Hi, this is Divya, Assistant Professor, Biomedical Engineering Department in SNS College of Technology. In this video, we are going to see about characteristics X-rays. What are characteristics X-rays? Characteristic X-rays are emitted from heavy elements when their electrons make transitions between lower atomic energy level. Okay. It is not the characteristics of X-rays. It is named as the characteristics X-rays. Okay. Characteristic X-rays are emitted from a heavy element. When their electrons make transition between the lower atomic energy levels. Okay. When the electrons make the transition between the lower atomic level energies. Okay, this characteristics X-rays are emitted. Okay, here we can see the K alpha and K beta. K alpha and K beta are the characteristics X-rays. X-rays from molybdenum targets at 35 kilovolt. Okay, 35 kilovolt. Characteristics X-rays are emitted from heavy elements from their electrons. It is emitted from the heaviest one and makes transition between the lower atomic energy levels. Okay, K alpha and K beta, in this diagram we can see that they are the characteristics X-rays. Okay, we can see beam-strolling continuum also. Okay, as I told you, when the electrons hit the target, they'll find they'll have a deflection, right? They'll have a deflection in 2D, that is 2 n lambda is equal to 2D sin theta. And likewise, this waves, the final extreme one, the two, when the wavelengths are increased, the relative intensity will also be increased, and the beam-strolling continuum is also found. Okay. Characteristics X-rays. Characteristics X-rays emission, which shows as two spark peaks in the illustration at left, occur when vacancies are produced in the n is equal to 1 or k shell of the atoms, and the electrons drop down from above to fill the gaps. Okay. Characteristics X-rays emission, which shows the diagram, it shows, right, that is the characteristics emissions, where we have two peaks, K alpha and K beta are the two peaks. In the illustration at the left occurs when the vacancies are produced in the n is equal to 1 or k shell. When vacancies are produced in n is equal to 1 or k shell of the atom, and the electrons drop down from the above to fill the gap. We have a vacancy in n is equal to 1 or a k shell, right? To fill those gaps, the electrons will move from upper shell conduction band to the valence band to fill the gap. Okay. The X-rays produced by transition from the n is equal to 2 to n is equal to 1 level are called K alpha X-rays. When X-rays are produced by the transition from when n is equal to 2 to n is equal to 1 level. When it comes from n is equal to 2 level to n is equal to 1 level, that is called K alpha X-rays. And those for the n is equal to 3 or less than 1 transition are called K beta X-rays. Okay. When n is equal to 2 to n is equal, moves from n is equal to 2 to n is equal to 1, it is called as K alpha X-rays, and those from n is equal to 3 or less than 1. N is equal to 3 to less than 1 transition are called K beta X-rays. Transition to the n is equal to 2 or L shell are designated as L shell X-rays. Okay, transition from n is equal to 2 or L shell are designated as L shell X-rays, where n is equal to 3 to 2 is L alpha, n is equal to 4 to 2 is L beta. 4 to 2. From 2 to 1 is called K. Okay, and from 3 to 2 we are going to stay in the 2 stage. N is equal to 2 stage, that is called L alpha and L beta, etc. Likewise, the transition of X-rays moves from shell to shell as the electron beams hits the target. Okay, thank you. Here is the uses of characteristics X-rays. Characteristics X-rays are used for the investigation of crystal structures by X-ray diffraction. Characteristics X-rays are used for the investigation of crystal structure by X-ray diffraction. Using X-ray diffractions, the characteristics X-rays can identify the crystal structures. Okay, crystal lattice dimensions can be determined with the use of Bragg's law in a Bragg's spectrometer. As we all saw that Bragg's X-ray spectrometer, right, where the crystal is placed and the X-ray passes to the crystal and the X-ray diffraction is occurred in the detector. Okay, crystal lattice dimension can be determined with the use of Bragg's law in the Bragg's spectrometer. Thank you.